Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid.
Brian and I laugh nervously.
Or am I kidding?
Brian and I tense up again.
I'm kidding.
I love it. You. First is the worst, second is the best, third is the one with the hairiest chest.
Sign me up for third. Not me personally, but like...
What you do when you don't have to will determine where you'll be when you can't help it. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase.
Oh.
Huh.
So, you excited for the cookout today?
There's food, I'm excited.
Food. I am all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me! Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope no one talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
Whoa!
What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that.
Oh no.
I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Oh, welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Oh, VeggieTales.
Oh.
Let me introduce you to...
VeggieTales, VeggieTales, VeggieTales.
Yes, I know I started this. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over. This is Chris, my eldest.
Oh.
Hi.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
What?
They stare creepily and say nothing.
And then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib?
Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night.
Hey, sailor.
What is she doing here?
Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Hey.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles.
Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed?
I'll have to go look for him.
What? You'll have to.
Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure.
Mary, this is our new neighbor Clint and his daughter Amanda.
I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to attend to.
Too real.
I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
So, Joseph, before we date you, you're gonna get divorced, right?
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 Right!
My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you.
Wow, I think I've actually met everyone else.
Oh.
Oh, great. I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves.
Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're gonna talk about weather. Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye.
Oh, shit.
Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my face? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate.
You know who I want to talk to.
Obviously, talk to our favorites.
We gotta talk to my Craigie boy.
It's our boys! Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello.
Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of the time and space. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which each sort of movement of work of art is created.
Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking they don't notice me. Craig leans in.
Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig.
I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day?
Oh.
Great! Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro?
I love her.
She's so cute.
Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around.
You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you.
She must be a handful at that age.
Oh, they always are.
Dude!
But it's so worth it.
Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around.
Oh.
Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? Almost done, or the new place is perfect.
The new place is perfect.
Yeah.
It's really cozy and the neighborhood is beautiful. I'm so glad we moved here.
Oh.
And I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Craig gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow. I remember that hurting less in the past.
Oh, sorry. I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Clint, how are you liking the neighborhood?
It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly.
Hey.
It seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine.
Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young... Who's Daisy?
Daisy is Brian's daughter. Brian is the redhead.
Oh, that's right. Where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Hey.
Oh, she's so cute! She's adorable!
I love her. I want to adopt her right now.
I love her hair.
I love her.
What is it, sweetheart?
It's a flower crown. I thought you looked cute in it.
Please,
Hey,
put it on him.
Put it on him.
Put it on him. Well, there's only one way to find out.
Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Hey.
Am I cool now?
The girl stares at him, thinking it over.
Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Oh.
It's there!
This is so cute. I love it. That makes me so happy.
Hey, Clint, this is my daughter.
Hello.
I'm Carmencita.
Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow.
Dad, look, I'm making friends.
Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher. Oh. Hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Hey, up!
That's so awkward. I remember, like, back in middle school, we went to, like, a house party or something at our next-door neighbors, and the principal of our elementary school was there. And it was really awkward for me.
I have no
Because
memory.
he tried to talk to me.
I have no memory of this.
You were maybe, like, I don't know, you were younger at the time.
See, the only memory I have is one time I went to a Circuit City with Dad, and I saw my gym teacher there, and I was just like, do not make eye contact at all.
I remember one time, it was that time when Mom and Dad were gone and we went shopping at BJ's.
Oh,
and it was really confusing. And I saw the district manager of the store I worked at the time there. And I was just like, well, time to go the other way.
Bye.
Escape, escape, escape!
You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Oh.
Great seeing ya. Amanda
that's a
finger
no.
guns her way out of the conversation like a champ.
Oh, tiddlewinks.
She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Whoa.
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Whoa.
Ernest! Ernest
Are you fucking kidding me? Do you hate your child?
Yes. Yes, he does. Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking?
What? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette?
I guess he is. No.
I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter.
Unbelievable. Excuse me.
How old is this kid?
I don't know, probably a middle schooler or high schooler.
Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. Last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard.
He nearly lost his penis, too.
It's a shame he didn't. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard, too. That's not a happy teen.
He looks like our cousin.
Oh,
Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him.
Oh.
Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Clint, this is my son, Ernest.
Hello? Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Great kid. Hugo nudges him impatiently.
Hey.
Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in?
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ernest.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know.
How the hell did he get a cigarette as an 8th grader?
Fucking 14-year-olds with their sweet vapes.
You can't buy cigarettes unless you're 18.
He probably vapes. I don't know how he got a cigarette, but he probably vapes.
Yeah, good for you.
Ugh, can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Wow. I kind of agree with you for once, Ernest.
Well, yes, but what is he doing to do anything about it? Ouch.
Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you.
You are. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something.
It was.
He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's really having a rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it.
Oh.
I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad?
What? I'm as cool as a cucumber.
No, Clint, you're not.
Hey.
See, that right there. You can't say that.
Oh.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, sounds great.
That's great. It just sounds like he's like, get wrecked, Craig.
Get fucked.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raised against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're donezo. Doomed.
Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways.
Hearing you guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Oh, don't let us eat up your time, Clint. Go meet some of the others, people around the neighborhood.
Okay. Robert and Brian?
Robert and Brian, go down the list, why not?
I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't want to deal with being one up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night.
Hey man, nice dick.
Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over.
Oh no.
Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys.
Clint, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right?
Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least.
That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there.
Jesus.
The game looks great in high def. What?
That's like the entire wall.
Oh, I guess so.
Oh, boy.
Clint, have you met Robert yet?
Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey.
Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. Bet she loved it.
Hey.
And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art, yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second.
Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time.
Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait. What happened the last time?
Hey.
Robert takes a long sip of whiskey.
Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They built him tough out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul. Here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of my own eyes, out of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carrier, a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you.
I bet you feel that way. Brian and I stare into disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey.
I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid.
Brian and I laugh nervously.
Or am I kidding?
Brian and I tense up again.
I'm kidding.
I love it. You. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel.
Aw, we gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive.
Smart girl.
That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you.
You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing.
Robert.
Robert! Wait a second, are you guys playing Long haul off-road paranormal ghost truckers?
Hell yeah!
Yeah!
Amanda and I love that show.
It's the best! Especially that episode where Callum hides Flint keys in.
Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah! It's such quality reality television.
I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries.
Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little.
Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust.
Let's go find Kid Link for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it.
Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids.
Aw. Man, I've never seen her get along with anybody so quickly.
I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids.
That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age.
It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all, and here it comes. Really?
She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence.
There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too.
Oh, kids, right?
Gotta love 'em. You're required to by law.
I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them.
They do seem to get along really well, but the thoughts of continually hearing all about Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice.
He's got such big arms. Come on, Clint. Look at those big arms. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas.
I'm more focused on the cute round tum-tum.
I mean, his tummy is round too, but his arms have a round also.
Let's go look at the, complete opposites.
So we're gonna look at fucking vampire dude hanging out with Ken doll.
I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them.
Hey man, you know what I just realized? Joseph and Mary.
Joseph and... oh my fucking god.
And their last name is Christensen and their kids...
Joseph and Mary.
Joseph and Mary Christensen and their kids are named Chris, Christian, Christy, and Krish. Imagine being named Christian Christensen. Poor kids. Oh, poor kids. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
Cause it's edgy AF.
Where do I even start? Well, the house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the creams and interior perfectly. My god. Dracula lays back, bitches. It's definitely an interesting choice.
How delightful.
You're delightful.
He has a lovely voice.
I love him. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode, and I will ruin his lovely voice with this voice. Fuck!
Oh.
Clint, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions.
Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye.
How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Oh! Damien's face turns bright red.
I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth style very very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating. Indeed, I love him. I love him more than I thought I would.
He's
oh my
so
god.
cute.
I didn't think I'd have any interest in him. And
Same, but he's adorable.
I changed my mind. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no way for a gentleman to act.
It's okay, man.
Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area?
Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond.
Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle?
I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back.
I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under anyone's specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would describe myself as being twee hipster with some normcore leanings.
Normcore? I don't know anything about fashion.
That's are cool, though.
Beatty. Are you enjoying the party so far?
Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone's so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth?
Oh.
That it would, my dear. I don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service.
Is that your legal name?
My face is just like...
I'm like caught between finding him really endearing that he's like talking to Amanda like this, and also just being really like about the Blood March.
See, I love it because it just makes me think of Edgeworth and how utterly cringeworthy he is. I will tell you right now, this man definitely
I am caught in an emotional battle, but I still find him adorable.
This man must have changed his name legally. I know he would have.
Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda.
Aww.
Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy.
My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Whoa!
Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
Hey.
Hey.
Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever.
Guys, enough with the creepy twin chick. We've talked about this. Oh my god.
Christian and Christy slowly back away.
But like they're backing away like in like synchronization, but they're still staring
And just fade into the shadows. Where do you think they got that from? I don't remember the voice they used for her.
Nobody knows.
Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand.
I don't know.
Mary takes a long sip of the shade.
Oh my.
I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows?
VeggieTales,
VeggieTales, VeggieTales.
Here's Johnny!
Lima beans,
Bloody hotel wings.
collard greens. Here's Johnny!
Jack Nicholson.
She takes another sip of her wine.
Where's Krish?
Wasn't he with you?
You had him a moment ago.
He is probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fifth. I have squeezed 4 little...
Sweetheart, will you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. Our marriage is a
sure
sham.
he's fine.
Our marriage is a sham, Mary. Mary.
Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off.
Yep.
Hey, nerd.
Dad, can we go now?
Huh.
Lucian, have I introduced you to Clint yet?
Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you.
Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite, though.
Lucian bows.
Whatever, sir.
Fair enough. Lucian bows again.
Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir?
Oh.
Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad.
Hey.
That's really interesting, Damien.
Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor.
Maybe he was a sailor. You know,
Mary's whole sailor stick.
Yeah. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Hey.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know.
They all have that kind of story.
That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh, what?
Oh! You wanted a tattoo?
Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink.
Oh my fucking god. Buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last weekend. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian!
Oh, no.
We to talk about this later.
Hey?
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo?
Joseph.
You're the worst youth pastor ever.
Joseph.
Joseph, wait a minute. Yeah, literally, it's a 666. That's the mark of the beast.
You're supposed to fucking know that.
I don't know. I just thought it looked sick.
Lucian.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. I'm for some reason not upset about it.
Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching.
I don't know, drove buses. And without further ado, let's work some magic.
Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
Splendiferous.
Oh.
You guys think this is my first time in front of the grill? Ha! 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 Ha!
He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
You probably didn't know this, Clint, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable!
Bro.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Oh.
I'll just keep studying. He has a rare quality about him.
I'm in love.
Oh.
Master, we keep talking about these. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Oh.
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Ayy!
Hey.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy.
Ayy!
Please, stop.
All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Wink.
Wink.
Shut up, Aaron. Alright, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue.
Barbie. Q!
Barbecue!
Amanda groans. Ugh! We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Hey.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
You could say we live in a cold dad sack. That was really bad. Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. I think you're gonna like it here. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book?
Dad book?
Dad
Dad book. Dad book?
Dab Book. Dab. You
Doesn't really work if they can't see it.
I dabbed, for the record. Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it.
Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul.